is easy beef stew or soup, either one. So for all you out the meatheads out there, this is a package of hamburger meat, fried over medium-high heat, and half an onion. Cook that through, and I put Montreal steak seasoning on it, about 5 tablespoons, probably 2 tablespoons of mesquite seasoning, and that's it. Hamburger meat I use is real lean. This is all the grease that's left. You can see there's not much left. So I take out almost no grease left. I take out almost all the meat, and I set it to the side. Now I'm gonna add water. Fill the pot about halfway, third of the way to halfway full. Okay, so now put about a little over a third of the way full of hot water, and crank the heat all the way up on high. And then I'm going to add celery. I'm going to add about, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 cups of celery. I like celery, so I'm going to put a lot. And that's probably enough. Yeah, maybe 1 more cup. Probably 4 cups of celery. Alright, so on add, I got these carrots already pre-sliced. I want to put probably half a bag, maybe even the whole, probably put this whole bag in there. So it's probably about 2 or 3 cups of carrots. This is an awful big pot. I don't know. And then I'm going to add half of a head of raw cauliflower. Okay. And then I'm going to add some diced potatoes. The taters in there, I cut up about 5 medium potatoes. Kind of little on the smaller side, but that's all you need. And then I'm going to put some mushrooms that I diced up, 10 mushrooms. Washed them and diced them. And then I'm going to put in a couple of diced tomatoes, but I'm going to wait, let this boil for about a half hour before I add the tomatoes. And you just want to boil this until the potatoes get soft, but not like over soft. So I'm going to let that. It's like these potatoes are soft enough. And I got this stuff, beef bouillon. And I put about 1.5 tablespoons in here. I sprinkle some in. Maybe 2 tablespoons in this. And then that's good. That's all you need there. And you can see when it's stirred in, it dissolves. It makes the water you put in into a beef broth is what it does. And then from there, I'm going to add a can of green beans. And I'm going to add a can of corn, whole corn. And I drained all this, so. And then I'm going to put a can of black beans. And what I do is I open the lid and I run water in there with the lid on, and I'll shake the water out and I rinse the beans. See, and I rinse them because the juice that comes out of there is pretty potent and it'll kind of mess your soup up. And then I got some chopped tomatoes. I'm going to add those. So I'm going to add the chopped tomatoes. Okay, well, I let it boil 20 minutes and then I let it simmer about another 30 minutes. And so it takes about an hour, hour and a half to cook it. And it's ready to go. I just have it on low, now simmer. And you don't have to put the tomatoes, and you don't have to put the mushrooms in it if you don't like those. And you could add other things. You could add split peas or anything else to it if you wanted, and or lentils. You could put lentils in it if you want, or some rice. But I prefer it this way. And if you wanted I like it a little soupy like this, more like a beef soup. But if you want it to be more of a beef stew, you could put a little flour and some water and mix it up and pour it in there, and that would thicken it. Or you could add maybe a cup of powdered potato flakes, and or you could add some cornstarch and a little flour, or add a little bit of water and cornstarch, and that'll thicken it a little bit too. So it's up to you how you finish it, but I like mine soupy, so I'm going to leave it like that. That's Cap'n Ranch beef soup. Takes about 30 minutes to chop all the vegetables and everything, and it takes about an hour and a half to cook it.